Welcome to an all-gaming episode of Josh and Kristie Stealing the Internet. I'm Josh.
I'm Kristie.
I scoured Reddit and found some of my favorite gaming stories, so let's jump right in. My girlfriend's obsession with Pokémon is embarrassing me.
That seems a little harsh. Okay.
This is a relation from our relationship advice. So my 21 male girlfriend, 23 female, loves Pokemon. Sometimes when we go out, she will ask me if it's alright if she checks for some Pokestops on Pokemon Go. When someone we know talks about Pokemon, my girlfriend gets really excited and wants to be friends on Pokemon Go right away. She also has many Pokemon plushies, all of them in our shared bedroom. At first, it was cute, but my friends are starting to make fun of me for dating a child. My girlfriend is very mature and an amazing partner, but when I brought up how her obsession with Pokemon is embarrassing for her age, she felt insulted and told me her liking and playing Pokemon is no different than me playing League of Legends and Minecraft.
That seems fair. I mean, I know a lot of people who are 20 years plus who are still very into Pokemon, us included. So I don't know if that maybe counts for anything because we both still play Pokemon Go.
Right. No,
so maybe I'm a little biased because I still play Pokemon Go.
I mean, but when we go to like the meetups, like to do raids, it's a lot
of people, and they're all in their 30s and 40s.
I mean, there's kids too.
Well, yeah.
It's a range is what we're saying.
Yes. There's a lot of people who are adults who are still very much into Pokemon Go when we go to those meetups.
Right. Still, my buddies are making fun of us, and I'm afraid she will get hurt once she hears them. What do? How do I convince her she should maybe tone it down a little? My friends are visiting us, and I'm sure they will make fun of her once they see all of her plushies.
I think you need new friends. Why are they so, pressed over what your girlfriend's into?
Mm-hmm.
It's not affecting them in any way. Why do they care if she's into Pokemon or not?
Yeah, I think it's not that weird to have some plushies of Pokemon hanging around a 21-year-old's apartment.
Yeah, I don't think that's weird at all, and I think it's your friends are the ones who are the problems, and you're a little bit of a problem for not supporting your girlfriend. Her hobby isn't harming anyone. What's the problem with it?
Yeah, she's just playing video games.
Yeah, it's video games.
So, one of the top comments under this post. They sound like shit friends for mocking her behind her back, and you sound like a pretty poor boyfriend for not sticking up for your girlfriend or respecting her interests. For your information, my girlfriend is 31, and she's a Pokemon nut.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah.
His friends suck, and he sucks too. Feel bad for the girlfriend, because she's just trying to enjoy Pokemon, and everybody's judging her. All the lame people are judging her, because they're not cool and they don't play Pokemon.
Right. That's it exactly. No, pretty much all the comments below this are like, it's not that weird of a thing to be obsessed with.
Yeah. Okay, good. I was thinking I was really biased because we still play Pokemon, but no, apparently the internet agrees with us.
Yeah, people that play Pokemon are on the internet. And there is an update to this. I've decided to post this update because you were all right. I didn't have a girlfriend problem. I had friends problem.
Yes.
So I had a talk with my girlfriend like one of the users suggested. I explained to her that I'm not ashamed of her hobby, I just didn't want her to know what our friends were saying behind her back. She said she doesn't care about their opinion, she's just doing what she's enjoying the most. I apologized to her. She has also agreed to move her Pokemon plushies so they wouldn't take up so much space.
I like that the boyfriend is backtracking and being like, okay, yeah, I was wrong, the internet's right, he realized he's an asshole.
Yeah, it's always nice when they're like, yeah, okay, that was a little bit. I should backtrack a little and not sticking to their guns. Fast forward to today, a few hours ago, our friends visited us. It didn't take long for them to start making fun of my girlfriend. This time I got mad. She organized her plushies so they were all in our bedroom. She has not even once mentioned Pokemon, nor did she open the Pokemon Go app. Long story short, they were forced to leave. I've realized they didn't have a problem with my girlfriend's hobby, they have a problem with my girlfriend, and I have enabled their behavior by not reacting sooner. Told them they were the ones who needed to grow up and to visit us again once they stop being boomers. To show my girlfriend how sorry I am, and to better understand her hobby, I've downloaded the app myself, so now I'm trying to level up as much as I can, because she has a mission where she needs to trade a Pokemon with a friend, but to do so I need to be at least level 10. Thank you for all your comments, even the mean ones. They worked as a wake-up call, I guess.
Aw, I like that. That's a nice ending. I'm glad he downloaded the app and is playing with her now.
And it doesn't take that long to get to level 10.
No, it really doesn't.
they accelerated it so you can get there fast.
Yeah. Getting to level 50. That's going to take him a long time.
Yeah. You think he's gonna be so hardcore that he's gonna want to cap his level?
I don't know, because it took me like 5 years to get to level 50, and I play a lot.
Yeah, I'm not even there. You're on a different level than me.
I'm winning.
You are.
Not that it's a competition, but if it was, I'm winning.
All right, now we're gonna move over to D&D horror stories.
Yes. Okay.
My player fell in love with me, the DM, but I'm married, and one of the players is my husband.
Awkward. Okay.
I've been playing D&D with my husband for 5 years, and this is my first campaign DMing. We are playing with his friend group, who are Pat, Marie, and Dylan, not real names. We have been playing for the last 3 months, and everything has been going great so far. The party works well together, and there is really no issue except Dylan. Dylan is playing a half-orc barbarian who fell in love with a half-elf named Sheila, and this has been a progressing storyline. For reference, he is not the only one who is romancing an NPC, and the rest of the party has not professed their love over text to me. After the session last night, the group went home and Dylan sent me a bunch of texts saying that he has noticed tension between us, and that we can't deny it, and he is open to taking the next steps. I am horrified, of course, and informed my husband immediately because this is his friend. My husband texts Dylan for a bit, then calls and berates him for his actions. Dylan then says that my husband is standing in the way of our love.
Ooh, Dylan's Delulu.
And my husband hangs up and blocks him on both of our phones. We discussed next steps and decided to cancel D&D for the time being, because I am freaked out. The rest of the group is understanding, but man, this has been a weird Christmas.
That is so weird. I would just cut Dylan from the D&D group and then, like, write his character out of the story. Oops! That orc guy died.
Oh, fell off a cliff. Oh
no. But, yeah, Dylan's a little crazy and, a little, that's concerning.
Yeah, it's
concerning behavior from Dylan.
Yeah, it's a fictional role-playing game. Don't take anything that happens in the game too seriously.
I don't even, like, I don't understand, though, the role-playing. Oh, so the DM is role-playing the NPC.
Yes, all the NPCs are, controlled by the DM, by the Dungeon Master. So, she is this half-elf.
Okay.
Obviously, in his storyline, he's flirting with this elf, so the DM has to take on that character's persona and flirt back with him a little. And Dylan just took it, she's apparently too good at role-playing a flirt.
Okay. Yeah.
Not that it's her fault.
Yeah. I think Dylan is just a little starved for female attention and is taking this role-playing as serious.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah.
Or his feelings for her were started before this, right?
Yeah. Anyways, Dylan's crazy. Yeah, cut him out of the group. You don't need that kind of weirdness.
Yeah, when we play D&D, there's a reason we don't usually roleplay romance.
Because my niece and nephew are in our group, and that's
also
weird.
that makes it even weirder. But I was gonna.
And then my sister and my brother-in-law. Yeah, it's all family. We don't know no romance role playing.
Even outside of a family session, though.
Yeah.
It's still a little weird.
It is a little weird, yeah.
To be flirting with somebody who's not that person. I don't know. I understand some people like to role play that. I just don't.
Not my cup of tea.
No.
I'm there for the adventure, not the romance.
Yeah, I'm here to hit things with a hammer.
Smash! Badger smash!
I appreciate you just going full barbarian there and not defining Badger as your character name or anything.
Badger smash!
Are we nerds?
100%.
Yeah, okay.
110%. Look at our surroundings.
Yeah, that's
We're
fair.
nerds.
Alright, we're going to cut over to video games from Am I the Asshole?
Okay.
Am I the asshole for deleting my roommate's 100-hour game save?
Oh, yes. Oh, no. Oh, you're a terrible person. Straight to jail.
Yeah, he put a lot of his life into that save file.
Yeah.
I, 23 male, recently moved in with my college buddy Mike, 24 male.
You're not your buddy anymore.
We've both been avid gamers for years, with a shared love for RPGs. When we decided to live together, we pooled our resources to get the latest gaming console and some shared titles. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt was one of our mutual favorites. Mike dove in before I did and got incredibly immersed in the game. Over a month, he mentioned he'd put in over 100 hours, completing side quests, obtaining rare armor, and progressing significantly in the main storyline. Sounds like Mike hasn't even finished the game.
Yeah.
A few days ago, eager to start my own journey in the game, I accidentally overwrote Mike's game save, thinking I was creating a new slot for myself.
Ooh, accidentally.
By the time I realized my mistake, his entire progress was gone. Mike was understandably livid when he found out. He explained how he'd painstakingly completed challenging parts of the game, and my mistake had undone all his effort. I apologized profusely, and even offered to buy him a new game or help him replay parts of it, but he said it wasn't the same. It's not.
It's not, right?
It's always a little off.
Yeah.
Some of our friends believe it was just an unfortunate accident on my part, while others think I should have been more careful, given how much time Mike invested in the game. I genuinely thought I was setting up my own save slot and had no intention of erasing his accomplishments. But seeing how hurt and upset Mike is, I'm starting to feel like my negligence might make me the asshole in this situation. Am I the asshole?
Yes, but it's accidental, this is tough. Because it truly was an accident and you didn't mean to do it.
Yeah, if it truly was an accident, it's a little tough to be, these things happen.
Yeah, if it truly was an accident, it's kind of hard to, really blame you because accidents do happen. And so you're not intentionally the asshole. But deleting that much of someone's game is devastating. I would be so mad if someone did that to me. But, he's apologized profusely. What else can he do?
Mm-hmm.
It offered to buy him a new game as an I'm sorry present. I don't know what else you can do in that situation.
Okay, well, let me read you this comment and add a little context to this.
Okay.
Info. How did this actually happen? Do you not have your own game profiles on the console? That's why game profiles exist, to stop exactly this problem. So you can have different users.
Okay.
And then you have your own save slots.
That would make it a lot harder to accidentally delete someone else's, so how did he do it?
And then in addition to that, somebody commented below. Not to mention, Witcher 3 asks before it deletes a save. You have to accept it before it will proceed.
Okay, he's the asshole.
So it sounds like just
extreme negligence or on purpose.
Yeah.
And he is the asshole. I thought it was an easy thing to do. I bet when I was a kid playing Monkey Island 3 or whatever, I did accidentally overwrite my sister's game and I felt really bad. But we didn't put that many hours into Monkey Island, but it was much easier to do. This sounds like it is extremely hard to overwrite someone's.
It absolutely is. Back then when it was I tapped slot 2 instead of slot 3.
Yeah.
And then it would just save right over. No, now there's auto saves and things you.
Are you sure you want to overwrite this save? Are you really sure? That's extreme negligence on his part. And yes, that makes it. Now that I know how the saving process works, he is 1000% the asshole.
Yeah, 100 hours. He was probably winding down in that game too. At 100 hours in.
Yeah, he's probably getting close to the end, and now he has to start all over again.
Yeah, completely has to redo. He either has to redo it or just give up on ever seeing the ending.
Yeah, and at that point, I'd be like, I'm not redoing all that. I at least would not be doing all the side quests.
I haven't played Witcher 3 yet, but I've heard the DLC is by far the best part, and that's you have to get into the game a bit to reach that DLC. So
what is DLC?
Downloadable content.
Okay.
So it's an addition to the game.
Uh-huh.
And the deal, apparently that's the best part of Witcher 3, so he had to work his way towards it. I don't know if he's done that yet.
Mm-hmm.
So if you haven't completed the best part, you have to work your way back through the kind of slog that is the start of that game.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, bit of an asshole.
Yes.
But mostly because it sounds like he was too lazy to properly start his own save.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and we have one final one from Am I the Asshole? Am I the asshole for proposing to my girlfriend with a video game relic instead of a ring and refusing to buy a ring after?
If she is not a video game nerd, then yes, you are the asshole. But if she is a video game nerd, well, refusing to buy one after means that she asked for a ring after she was not happy with it. So yes, you're the asshole.
Yeah, I think that part makes you the asshole. My girlfriend and I met in a Skyrim meme page in 2014 and have been together for 6 years.
Okay, so she is a video game nerd. You would think she might like to be proposed to in a nerdy video game way.
Yeah, we're dating this post a little by saying
Okay.
6 years. This was written back in 2020.
Okay.
Last week was our anniversary, and I decided I wanted to propose. Since we met via Skyrim, I thought I would propose with the Amulet of Mara, which is the symbol that someone is ready for marriage. She doesn't really wear jewelry or anything, and has never shown me a ring she likes when we've talked about marriage, so I thought it'd be sweet to have something that brought us together. So the Amulet of Mara is it's an amulet that the player, I can't remember if you give it to the person or if you just wear it and talk to the person, but it is like it's an amulet that symbolizes marriage bond instead of a ring in Skyrim.
Okay, so it's like kind of sentimental because they met with Skyrim and meaningful in the game. So I mean, that kind of makes sense for them and their relationship.
I set up this whole picnic with our favorite things, and when I proposed, she looked sad and asked about a ring. I told her I thought the Amulet of Mara was sweet because we met via Skyrim. The other day, she sat me down and said she thought the amulet was very sweet and she liked it, but she wanted to go ring shopping. I told her I had already bought the necklace and I didn't see any reason for a ring since I didn't propose with one. She said she appreciated the sweet gesture, but she really wanted a traditional ring. We got in an argument, and it's been tense the last few days. Am I the asshole?
You were not the asshole until she asked for a ring and you said no. Because I do understand what you did was sweet and sentimental and personal to your two's relationship. But I also understand the girlfriend's point of view of you want that traditional symbol that the rest of the world is going to recognize as, hey, I'm engaged.
Yeah.
You know? And him denying her that after she has like made her opinion about it clear is very asshole-ish of him. He is not taking her feelings into consideration.
Yeah, I agree. Once she very nicely and maturely sat you down and said, I would prefer a ring, that's what you should get her a ring.
Yeah.
And honestly, you should have got her a ring from the start.
Yeah. Like, I think the amulet should have been like an anniversary present with the ring. If you really wanted to get the amulet. Yeah.
It would have been a nice combo. I think it's a little weird to be like, hey, showing off to your friends and showing off the amulet wearing around your neck. Maybe Skyrim isn't her whole world.
Yeah, a lot of other people aren't going to get that reference either. So it's a little weird being like, this is my engagement amulet.
So I did look up the price of Amulet of Mara because I assumed it's from Etsy. Most of them are like $20. There's some at $50, and you can get ones that are like Amulet of Mara inspired pendant for up to like $240. I hope the $240 one is more expensive, more nicer. So there's a range of what he might have proposed with here.
But it is on the lower end of what one would expect to spend on an engagement piece of jewelry.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you're spending $200, I can't really say it's within an acceptable range. But it depends entirely on what you made it out of, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get one here made for $240, made of German silver.
Do you have a picture of the amulet? Can I see it?
I'll put it up on screen too.
Okay, that's pretty, but like not screaming engagement.
Yeah, Skyrim is very it's like Nordic, Celtic inspired, so it's got all those swoopy patterns of a Celtic knot almost. But still, it's a very pretty necklace. I wouldn't want it as the only thing.
Yeah, I would not want that as the only symbol of our engagement. I'm a traditionalist. I want a ring.
Reddit agrees. You're the asshole. Once she nicely explained, I want a ring, you immediately become the asshole.
Yeah.
And there was an update. We talked. I bought her a ring. Thank you for the messages and judgment.
Okay.
So, Reddit slapped some sense into this person.
That's good. But I do hope that in the future he takes his fiance's feelings more into consideration without the help of Reddit.
All right, that's it for this special gaming edition of Josh and Kristie Stealing the Internet. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.